What is your name?
My name is Saktaman.
Who are you?
I am a robot, and my name is Saktaman. And I can do any work for you.
What is the capital of West Bengal?
The capital of West Bengal is Kolkata.
Move left.
Yes, boss, I am moving left.
Move right.
Yes, boss, I am moving right.
Moving forward.
Yes, boss, I am moving forward.
So let's start how we build this project. It is very interesting project. Hope after seeing this presentation and the technical things, how we build these apps and what is the programming of this Android, everything you will be seen with this video. So first, for making our smart project, that is voice controlled robot, we need Android ID, that means the software by which we can program the Android board. Now Arduino ID and Android apps which can be built in MIT App Inventor, so we can easily build that without having knowledge of vast programming of Android. Flow chart of our program and as well as the block diagram, the working block diagram, how our project work, and then future scope, conclusion, reference, everything is there in this presentation. And start with without wasting the time. So hardware requirement, what are the hardware we used in our program? It is very important because the hardware is the main thing and the software is the life of that hardware also, so both have a equal importance. So the hardware we use Arduino Uno R3 board, that is microcontroller Atmega 328P in there. Bluetooth model HC05, that is very easy to interface with Arduino board, we know that. Servo motor as a wheel of the robot. Audio speaker module, because our robot can talk. We can ask question, he can able to answer questions. So now SD card module will be there, it is work like a brain, so whatever question we send, whatever answer he has to give, it will be recorded and saved to the SD card module. And one motor driver module also needed, because our module can able to rotate, go move left, move right, forward, everything. So to controlling that we need this motor driver module. Now see some software requirement. So in our project we use Arduino IDE for writing the program of Arduino, and Android app we use MIT App Inventor. So block diagram. First we start with the block diagram, how our project work. See the Arduino phone will be the controller of our project, because we build a Android app, we have to start this app, and when we able to start, then our total controlling of a robot in our pocket. So Arduino smartphone apps getting connected through Bluetooth and internet, so both are needed, and this Bluetooth module should be connected with our robot Bluetooth model, that is HC05 Bluetooth model. User getting connected through the app and operating the whole system. So whatever command we give, it will go like that. This arrow direction is shown, this Bluetooth is received. Now this receiving data is sent to the Arduino board, and the processing is take place, and whatever decision is taken by the processor, if our robot has to talk, then it will get from SD card module. If the robot has to speak, then it sends the signal to audio speaker module and connected by speaker also, followed by speaker. so he can able to speak. And if we want to move our robot, then the Arduino send the signal to the motor driver module, and see in below the servo motor is connected with a wheel, so our robot can move. So very easy and interesting block diagram of our project. Now hardware requirement is done. So see the image of this board I used, Arduino Atmega. I think you people are used to with this board. Lots of project can be done by this small board. And there I show the port diagram also, it may help you. This is a pin diagram of Bluetooth module, because pin diagram is very vital, and which pin connected to the which port of our Arduino board is arrowed and shown. See, this is a servo control wheel which we connect with our robo base, and these two things, one SD card module. See the SD card, see it is not a it is not a micro SD, it is a big SD card we use in our digital or DSLR camera, the big size card. You can able to purchase the mini also, no problem on that, or you can use a converter of mini to SD card. So SD card is used for a brain of our robot, because the memories give us a brain. And the speaker module, we can adjust the volume and we can adjust the frequency, tone also. If you want to give a robotic tone, then this preset you have to adjust, then the tone will be also changed. So this is the working function of speaker module. Now this is a motor driver module. See, out 1, out 2, out 3, out 4. So 4 motors can be connected and can be controlled by this module, and motor get proper voltage. Actually, if we connect directly with Arduino board, then our motor cannot get the proper 12 volt, because the Arduino can give maximum 3 to 4 volt as output. So it is not enough to move the big size wheels. So that is why we use the separate motor driver module to drive up pop-up voltage. And software, we know we are habituated with Arduino IDE. Here you can write our program, make a sketch, and send to our board. Definitely it should be connected with data cable. And the apps, that portion I will come in later. And this is a flow chart how our program will be conducted step by step. So first, supply the power to the all module. We have to give a power to our robot. We have to open our then Android app, then pair the mobile with Bluetooth module. That means from a robot Bluetooth module to our mobile Bluetooth, it should be paired and it should be connected. Then start giving the instruction using the app, and here the processor will be decide your questions. And if you select the pop-out instruction, then yes, the job done, and it's return back to again and wait for the next instruction. And if no, then no operation will be conducted. So this is the simple flow chart, and again I show you the block diagram. See, now you can able to understand much better way, because of every hardware we discuss. Now let's see about our Android apps, which is built in MIT App Inventor environment. So let's see how we design. See, this is a font page of our apps. Simple, nothing else. First I use one label. See here, label, and in that label I just give my project name over there, speech recognized intelligent robot. Then I use one image block, and that image block I upload the image over here, and see that image is shown over here. Now one button is used because press to start button means, so when we press this button then we go to the next page. Okay, and some again two level created by Shubham Datta. In two level again we used, and another image option is used for my website or name, that is nbcafe.in. so everything is available in our website. If any difficulty you face, you go to our website and see that process. Everything is given, every blocks, photo and everything. So see the press to start button, when we press, how it works. Simple, we go to the block and take this control, and we take this control from here when we button. So go to the button one, and when we button click, so at that way we take when button one click, open another screen name control. See here two screen is there, one is screen 1, that was the first screen. When we open the app, that screen will appear. Then when we press the start button, it go to the control button. So then see again we move to design portion and see what is the front page of that control button. Very simple. Bluetooth status, it show you whether your mobile Bluetooth is connected with your robo or not. If not, there is a button. I take connect least picker, that is the least picker. That means it will show you how much of Bluetooth device around you, and you have to select that and have to pair with the robo and your mobile. So there is another button I take, speak. So when you talk something, you have to speak with that. And see something I have to shown, that is there some element Bluetooth client. This is a hidden element, clock, notifier, active starter, speech recognizer. So those items are not to be able to display in your apps, but it is a hidden item. So you can take that. From where we got this Bluetooth item, connectivity you go, activity starter, Bluetooth client, Bluetooth server you can get, and clock you can get from one second, that is the sensors, so that clock you can got from over here. So in that way you can got everything. Now move to the block portion. See, mind it, listen it, slowly I explain every block. Just be patient and be concentrated. I am sure you are able to do at your home very easily, nothing else. So see the first block, when control initialize, that means what? When this page is open. Initialize means when this control is a page, second page. So when this page is initialized, then I did, or I intentionally did some query that if Bluetooth client enable or not. That means your phone's Bluetooth is enable or not. Some condition I set. If it is enable, then set level 1 Bluetooth is enable. That means it's shown that your Bluetooth is enable. Else, activity starter, action, Android Bluetooth adapter request enable. So you have to copy this. We cannot write by our own because it is a function, we have to use that. For that, if our apps find that your Bluetooth is not on, it is automatically give you a message to on that. Okay, and start activity starter 1. And activity starter 1, we written that set level 1 test Bluetooth is enabled. That means after activating the Bluetooth, it give you a message Bluetooth is enabled after activity. So after activity done, then it give you a message. Now activity cancelled. So Bluetooth was cancelled. So you can write like that, any message you can give. Now clock. When why we use this clock? This clock is synchronized the program. It every second it check whether the Bluetooth is connected or not. If it is connected, then it will show you the green color connected. And if it is not connected, then it will show you message with the red color not connected. So every time when the clock is ticking, it check those. Now the list picker, I show the list picker I use to select the nearby your Bluetooth connection, and for that only you set list picker. See here list picker, those blocks are available. Those blocks are available. Don't be confused or don't be think it is very hard. No, it is very easy. See everything say here. So you can take from that. Set list picker 1 element to Bluetooth 1 address and name. So it will give you nearby Bluetooth device address and name. And call notifier, it can notify you Bluetooth 1 address name. So which one is nearer to your Bluetooth device, it give you a notification. When after picking, that means you select, you long press the Bluetooth device nearby you, it show the address which you select, and you see it enable and give you true, means that device will be connected. That device will be connected. Now when speak is a button. See here, speak is a button. So when we click it, then what will happen? Then call speech recognizer. Call speech recognizer, it is a hidden one. See, call speech recognizer to get test. Whatever we speak, it convert it as a test. We take a global variable because sometimes we need store some data, and name it Shaktiman. So I love that serial. That is why I naming it Shaktiman. Now the main portion, speech recognizer, how it will work, how it will match whatever you say and send the data through Bluetooth to our robot. See, click carefully, very easy, just concentrate. I'll elaborately discuss every block's function, so don't be afraid. It is very easy and you can do it. And please reply me in comment section you are able to do that or not. If any difficulty you face, I'll be with you every time. So special recognize the speech recognizer. The first thing, set a label text, get result, whatever result, whatever speak, whatever instruction you given, it can show first at a level 1, because whatever I speak, whatever you give a command, that convert to the text, and that is the text is correctly converted or not, you have to see that. So I set a level 1. See here, I set a level 1 here. See, that is Bluetooth status. At that point it show you whatever instruction you give. After converting it text, that text will be displayed over here, and you can see whatever you speak, your language, your tone is convertible or not by your mobile. Sometimes we pronounce different, because of that some spellings will be mistakes, or spelling conversion is not correctly done. But in here everything should be matched, then only our app send the signal to the robot. So again we go to the block. See, set level the get result. Now set global Shaktiman to get result. That means whatever conversion done, we save it to a global register or global variable, you may say. Now we match, we give a condition. If global Shaktiman, that means the variable or register, is equal to what is your name. So you can ask our robot what is your name and it can reply. How? If it matched, then it send signal through Bluetooth P. It sends signal to Bluetooth P, and I write a program in Arduino that when it receive P from Bluetooth, it play the speaker the name of that robot. So the playing is automatically start, and he said, it seems to us, when I ask question what is your name, he reply. In that way, lots of question, whatever question you want to ask, you put, and for that one alphabet you send through Bluetooth. Who are you? Move right, move left, move forward, stop, capital of Andhra Pradesh, capital of Arunachal Pradesh, capital of Assam. So whatever question you want to ask, you just write over there, and when you speak, the text after conversion, if that text is matched with that, then it will send those alphabet via Bluetooth. So that is the programming. Whatever you want to question, you write question, you can, no problem on that. So that much the apps we have to do. Now the last thing we have to see the programming also. For that I just type my website, because it is I already given it in my website. So I just show you. See, speech recognition, recognize intelligent robot. So come, the everything is written, hardware needed, and everything whatever I show in video, every time you have a reference in my website also, and I'll give this link to my description also. So this is the programming. See, now you able to understand. This program is written in Android suites, Android ID. See, this is the buzzer and everything. Just check. See, this is the SD, and the SD card will be full with the MP3. You have to record this MP3 and store that, and every MP3 have a name, and we can able to run that. And here one thing I just mentioned, whatever you saved, it should be in WAV convert, not in MP3. It will be WAV convert, WAV format. Okay, so see, we save cc.wav, and see, that is the first thing. While serial available, that means something coming from the Bluetooth. Character ask, serial read. Serial print, ask. Whatever it receive, it save in ASK. Now if x equal to p, then play p.wav. So whatever we written in a p, see, look. When we send the P, what is your name? So that p.wav should be the name of that robot. In that way, whatever question you ask, for every answer there is a WAV. So you have to save that and simple program you will get from my website. And for moving, the next question will be arrived that when we still move right, the motor should be get power, and for that, see, some pin we give high, some pin we give low, and also he speaks something. Yes, boss, I'll move. That type of speak you can use, and all those blocks photo also I given in my website, and I think you will be able to do that project with very easily. And whatever problem and whatever thing or difficulty you face, you just comment on that my YouTube video. And I request all of you, please subscribe my channel, and if it is helpful, then give a like. Thank you.